Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff back to overcome persisting issue and challenge for world number 1 by former Serena Williams coach. Rick Matchy sees championship potential in Coco Gauff, but he believes one critical flaw could keep her from reaching the top. The former coach to Serena Williams recently outlined his roadmap for Gauff to reclaim her shot at the world number 1 ranking, identifying a specific technical issue that needs immediate attention. Gauff most recently competed at the 2025 U.S. Open. She was seeded third and began her campaign by defeating Ajla Tomljanovic with a score of 6-4, 6-7-2, 7-5 in the first round. She then went on to overcome Donna Vekic 7-6-5, 6-2, and 28th seed Magdalena Frech 6-3, 6-1 in the second and third rounds, respectively. Her run ended in the fourth round, losing to 23rd seed Naomi Osaka with a score of 6-3, 6-2. How can Coco Gauff's serve unlock her path to world number 1? Before the 2025 U.S. Open, Gauff and Iga Swiatek were both vying for the world number 1 ranking. However, Aryna Sabalenka retained the top position after reaching the quarterfinals at Flushing Meadows. In light of this, Matchy took to social media and stated that Gauff's fighting spirit and determination could help her regain her position by leveraging her serve, which he described as her best shot. The tennis coach also suggested that the world number 3 needs to reprogram her forehand to secure the top ranking. Because Coco fights and can fly, she never says goodbye. Her serve will become her best shot, and she can contend again for the number 1 spot. If she is reprogrammed with the more compact, explosive ADP forehand, the Delray Dart will be number 1 in the land. At Coco Gauff, Matchy posted on X, formerly known as Twitter. Matchy's belief in Gauff's serving potential comes despite her ongoing struggles with double faults. The American leads the WTA Tour in double faults this season, with 250 in 41 matches. This persistent issue has drawn attention from multiple tennis experts, but Matchy maintains that her serve could become her greatest weapon once refined. Gauff has previously achieved the highest singles ranking in world number 2 and held the world number 1 ranking in doubles. What does Coco Gauff's China Open defense look like? Following the conclusion of her campaign at the 2025 U.S. Open, Gauff is set to begin her run in the Asian swing of the tour. She is expected to compete next at the 2025 China Open, where she is the defending champion. The tournament will occur at the National Tennis Center in Beijing from September 24th to October 6th, 2025. In addition to Gauff, several top players are expected to participate in the WTA 1000 Hardcourt tournament in Beijing, including Aryna Sabalenka, Iga Swiatek, Bianca Andreescu, Naomi Osaka, Mira Andreeva, Amanda Anisimova, Belinda Bencic, Katie Boulter, and Leylah Fernandez. Last year, Gauff was seeded 4th at the China Open and began her campaign in the second round after receiving a first-round bye. She defeated Clara Burel in her opening match, winning with a scoreline of 7-5, 6-3. She then overcame 26 seed Boulter 7-5, 6-2, and Osaka 3-6, 6-4, 0-0 RA-D in the third and fourth rounds, respectively. In the quarterfinals, the world number 3 triumphed over qualifier Yulia Starodetseva with a scoreline of 2-6, 6-2, 6-2. She secured her place in the final by eliminating 15th seed Paula Badosa 4-6, 6-4, 6-2 in the semifinals. Gauff defeated Karolina Machova in the championship match with a score of 6-1, 6-3 to win the title, claiming her second WTA 1000 title and 8th career singles title. The defending champion will face immediate pressure to repeat her success from the 2024 tournament. As the third seed in Beijing, Gauff enters with significant ranking points to defend and the expectations that come with being the reigning champion. Coco Gauff back to overcome persisting issue and challenge for world number 1 by former Serena Williams coach. The road to greatness is never straight. It bends, it stalls, it tests. For Coco Gauff, the rising star of American tennis, the journey has always been shadowed by a question mark. She is talented, fiery, resilient, and already a Grand Slam champion. But standing between her and the crown of world number one lies a persisting issue that critics have dissected for years. And yet, amid the chorus of doubts, one powerful voice rises in her defense. Patrick Mouratoglou, the coach who guided Serena Williams through her second golden era, believes Gauff is not just capable of overcoming this issue, but destined to. In his words, her flaw is real, but not fatal. With patience and adjustment, it may even become the foundation of her ascent to the very top. A star already shining. At just 21, Coco Gauff has already done what many pros dream of. She stunned the world as a teenager at Wimbledon, defeating Venus Williams. She captured her first Grand Slam at the 2023 U.S. Open, igniting a frenzy of hope across the tennis landscape. She has beaten champions, reached finals, and inspired millions with her poise beyond her years. Her playing style is electric, lightning footwork, a backhand that cuts like steel, defense that frustrates the most powerful hitters. She thrives in long rallies, in battles where endurance and grit matter more than flash. And yet, there it is again, the persisting issue. The technical hitch that keeps surfacing in commentary boxes and post-match analysis. The issue that won't go away. It has a name. The forehand. Unlike her fluid backhand, Coco's forehand has long been viewed as awkward. The mechanics look rigid, the swing sometimes rushed. Opponents sense it. They target it, peppering that side with heavy shots until cracks appear. In matches against the top three, Swiatek, Sabalenka, Rybakina, this flaw becomes a weapon for the other side. But Mouratoglou, who knows the anatomy of champions, refuses to see this as a dead end. Yes, the forehand is a persisting issue, he admitted. But issues are not walls. They are doors waiting to be opened. Coco has every quality needed to fix it: athleticism, mentality, and the willingness to learn. Once she does, she will not only compete for number one, she will stay there. Lessons from Serena. Mouratoglou's credibility comes not just from theory, but from experience. When Serena Williams turned to him in 2012, she was already a legend. Yet even Serena had issues. Her movement, her patience in rallies, her reliance on raw power, all areas Mouratoglou worked to refine. With Serena, the challenge was not to reinvent her, but to polish her, he explained. It's the same with Coco. She doesn't need to become a different player. She just needs to trust her forehand, to develop it into something that can hurt opponents instead of simply survive their attacks. For Mouratoglou, this isn't speculation. It's a formula he's seen succeed. Coco's mental edge. Fixing a shot is not just about mechanics, it's about mentality. And here, Gauff has an advantage few can match. Time and again, she has proven her resilience. Matches where she seemed finished, she clawed back. Moments where pressure threatened to overwhelm, she steadied herself. Even in press conferences, when asked about critics hammering her forehand, she responds not with bitterness but determination.